My take on the Nobel Prize in Physics, Marie Curie, 1903, 1/4. I am filming this over 120 years later. On Monday, 16 December 2024, I am Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Norway and United States of America, and I'm talking through the Marie Curie, she, her, hers of Poland and France. Nobel Prize in Physics, year of award 1903. She won the Nobel Prize in Physics, 1/4 of the prize, 25%, for her work expanding the knowledge base started by Henri Becquerel and concerning radiation phenomena, plurality there, phenomena. I provide my take / perspective on her award and contextualize it in terms of her winning the prize over 120 years before this video was filmed on Monday, 16 December 2024, as well as before she had the right to vote. 1918 in Poland and 1944 in France. So, some women really get into politics, into voting, and some people are like, I don't care what restrictions I have, I care about this, and I care about excellence, and that is Marie Curie. So the Nobel Prize was rolled out in 1901, so they did not waste time and get into the first lady of physics for the Nobel Prize, Marie Curie. First lady. A very dignified crown. Okay. And I like that. So there's a bunch of kind of different ways to win a Nobel Prize, and it's about building kind of foundational knowledge, or at least it was towards the beginning was better, and it's kind of gotten more what are you doing? There's a lot of breakthroughs that aren't being covered, but breakthroughs that are provable and observable and here on planet Earth. And so this is one that I like because it was, I could think of it as expansion of knowledge. So somebody had a breakthrough and then she contributed additional stuff, kind of to show that structural reinforcement, so to speak, in the knowledge base, which I think is really cool, because a lot of, I'm not a discovery person, right? And identifying something might be it was, identification is a high scale discovery, where it's kind of if I had to choose between discovery and identification, I'd choose identification, because the person who has a breakthrough in identification both discovered and was capable of knowing what they looked at and can identify it, whereas the person who just discovered didn't have the identification part. All right, so this is something where I think it's, I hope she felt respected in how she won it, because it wasn't about her kind of disrespecting the society of physics. It was about, no, this has been done, this is what I have to help reinforce that is true, right? So a order affirming research approach, which is very true forwards progress, that's kind of results in a lot of breakthroughs, whereas disorder and chaos tends to not be so much as on the human scale approach, right? Because it's kind of about annihilating everything else. So that's the 120 years before present. I wanted to film this video, a decade ago, and I was like, I should wait until it's over 120 years. I made it. Okay. So to be, and it's been 121 years, so this is the first year I could do it and have it be over 120 years. So I got it on the first go round, you guys. And first time it's an option, I got it done. And then, or am getting it done. And then the other part of this is, she was born in Poland and moved to France. In Poland, in 1918, women were given the right to vote. And in France, in 1944, women were given the right to vote. So she was out there and she won this award 15 years before women got the right to vote in her homeland, her home country, and 31 years before women got the right to vote in France. So there's a little bit of, in today's world, there's a lot of external motivation, and it just really adds to how much more notable she is, and how, like, in like, than a lot of women these days, because we have the right to vote, right? So there's the basic restrictions, right? Privileges, like having the right to vote is a privilege, and actually relatively recent for women. So it's kind of an interesting thing to see what some women do with it. And she's like, I don't have to have the right to vote to be an excellent human being. So there we go. That is my take on, yeah, go Marie Curie, okay. That's my take on the Nobel Prize in Physics, Marie Curie, 1903, 1/4.